10 best clinically proven ways to kill your appetite and lose weight fast. Hey everyone, it's Dr. Sam Robbins. Now, whether it's New Year's or summertime, people all of a sudden want to lose weight. Your goal shouldn't be to lose weight. It should be to lose fat. I'd like to make that clear from the beginning. And we all know that we should basically exercise more and eat less. And eating less is far more powerful and faster than exercising more because you can easily eat like 1,000 calories in only 15 or 20 minutes, but you have to sprint hard and exercise hard but how do you eat less when you're hungry all the time? In fact, this is what your body does when you try to lose weight. It increases appetite, so you eat more. Your body doesn't like change. It doesn't want you to lose weight. Well, the secret is to reduce your appetite and cravings so you don't need pure willpower to eat less, which again, willpower never works long term anyway. And yes, some people like myself have less of an appetite, while other people like my brother have a big appetite. And this has to do with genetics and hormones, and I'll tell you more about that in a minute and how to fix it so you have less cravings. So let's get started. One way is to eat more protein, and this one most of you know, but eating more protein increases feelings of fullness, lowers your hunger hormones, and even causes you to potentially eat less at your next meal. And you want to eat high quality animal proteins would be such as like red meat, like cow or bison, chicken or turkey, fish, and small amounts of whole eggs, and then also egg whites. Also, do not drink your protein shakes, all right? Because they digest way too quickly and create actually more hunger. More on this in a minute. Next, you want to eat better carbs. I know people are so afraid of carbohydrates these days, and it's so silly and honestly, it's stupid. There's nothing wrong with eating healthy, natural, unprocessed carbs. You're not going to become diabetic. You're not going to shoot up your cholesterol levels or blood pressure or any of that. Carbs help fill you up. All right. They also help decrease your appetite. They feed your muscles and brain. They improve your thyroid function and decrease stress levels. But eat natural carbs, all right, that don't require a label, such as fruits and vegetables and yams and legumes and maybe even small amounts of rice and oats. Of course, as you already know, stay away from processed and packaged carbs. You know what they are, so stay away from them. Next, you want to eat less fat. I know many people promote high-fat diets, but trust me, it's very easy to get fat on a high-fat diet. You can easily get fat on a ketogenic diet, okay? Fat converts to fat much easier than carbs and protein. In fact, the problem really is that fat is very dense and high in calories, and it tastes good. You know, nuts or cream or avocados or oils and cheeses, these are really high-fat foods and are super high in calories, and it's easy to eat a few hundred calories or more in just a few minutes. Obviously, you want to get some essential fats for your health, such as maybe, 4 to 5 grams of fish oil is what I take, a tablespoon of olive oil, and then focus the rest on protein and healthy carbohydrates. Again, read the labels. There's a lot of hidden fats, and try not to add fat to your meals. Next, you want to take supplements. I'll be honest with you, most supplements and most herbs and vitamins do not work, and especially when it comes to weight loss and appetite control. But there are a few select ones that are actually clinically proven to have a long track record and do so again by optimizing neurotransmitters and hormones, such as, for example, serotonin, cortisol, ghrelin, and leptin, just to name a few. I always add supplements at the beginning of any new diet for any of my clients because it really makes things so much easier and gives you that big boost and almost immediately shuts down your appetite so you don't have to use so much willpower. Next, drink only non-calorie liquids. Now, did you know one sign of hunger is actually being dehydrated? Yep, simply by drinking more water will reduce your appetite, especially if you have like a big glass of water 20 to 30 minutes before a meal. Also, try drinking more green tea, coffee, or even diet soda will help fill you up and reduce your appetite and cravings. Now, this also means you should not have caloric drinks such as regular sugar soda or juice or protein shakes and so forth. Solid foods will fill you up a lot longer and are better for your hormones and hunger. Next thing you want to do is eat more fiber. Fiber has a ton of health benefits, and most of us are just not getting enough fiber. And one of the best benefits of fiber is to reduce appetite and you feel full longer. Eat more fiber-rich foods such as vegetables and fruits and legumes. They're very high in fiber. And at the very least, Try to have some fiber supplements throughout the day if you're not going to be eating more fibrous foods. And also, yes, there are specific fibers that actually block sugars and fats from being absorbed while also reducing your appetite and helping you lose weight. And I've listed them below in the description area. Next thing you want to do is eat slowly. Have you ever noticed that slow eaters tend to be thinner while fast eaters, are heavier? One theory is that about maybe after 20 minutes, your brain tells your body, hey, stop eating, reduce your appetite, you're not as hungry anymore. By also eating slower, you tend to chew your food better, which fills you up longer and is better for your health. Lastly, slower eating improves your hormones that interact with your digestive system, your hunger, your insulin levels, and so forth. Another trick you can do is use smaller plates. And I know this is going to sound silly, but having smaller plates and even smaller spoons causes you to eat less. And there is plenty of studies about this, but it is logical and makes sense when you think about it. Smaller plates means less food on your plate, and you end up eating less. Another thing you want to do is exercise. This is something most people don't know, but by exercising, you actually decrease your appetite. However, you'd think the opposite would be true, right? You're exercising more, you're burning more calories, you're probably going to be hungrier. But again, the opposite is true. Lots of clinical studies have shown that regular exercise, even just 20 minutes daily of fast walking outside, reduces hunger hormones, reduces cravings, while also increasing feeling of fullness. Now, on a side note, I actually noticed this recently when I took a week off from the gym. I needed to give my joints a break and all that stuff. I've only done it once. I do it like maybe once a year. Get this. By the end of the week, around day 4 or 5 from not working out, I was so hungry all the time. I was just, as soon as I ate, like maybe an hour later, I was hungry and I craved more junk food, not even healthy stuff. So, and get this, the first day I go back to the gym, that very first day, my appetite went down back to normal. So exercising is very important, especially for reducing appetite. Sleep more. As I said earlier, genetics aside, hormones play a huge role in appetite control, and sleep is when the majority of your hormones are optimized. Now, most people obviously don't sleep enough, nor do they have deep quality sleep. Just think, a couple nights of poor sleep dramatically increases negative hormones such as cortisol, insulin, ghrelin, all of which increase your appetite and cravings. Then on top of it, what's worse is your fat-burning hormones also decrease when you're sleep deprived, such as growth hormone, thyroid, testosterone, and so forth. Next thing you know, you're burning less calories, and you're also eating more because you're hungry and stressed all the time. Again, get better quality sleep, and I've done lots of videos about this topic as well, and I've posted the important ones below in the description area. Let me know below what you've learned today, what you like, which tactic and which tactics you've used in the past to decrease your appetite